Hi everyone, it's Tracy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am sharing how I decorated my vintage truck that I created in last week's video. I will put a link up here. I created a vintage red and blue truck with products from the Dollar Tree. I created using one of the Halloween boxes for the bed, and so I've gotten lots of sweet comments on that video. Thank you so very much. This was not my idea. I was totally inspired when I saw a few other YouTubers create this, and I will have their channels and with a link to their video down below, so that if you didn't check it out last week, you can go and check it out, because I'm a huge advocate for community over competition. We are always inspired by someone else or something we saw. So I am about bringing the community together and about, you know, sharing and caring, and just that is just one of my passions. Anyway, so you know, on my video, I got some questions of what did you do to decorate yours, and so what did you put in it? And so I thought that I would show you what my plans were to put in my little truck bed. Maybe it will spark some ideas and inspiration for your vintage truck idea. Okay, so let's get into the video and let me show you what I did. Now, I know that I'm going to be asked, where did I get this? I got this from Walmart. This was it was $4.84, and it is from Walmart 2019, and I just loved it so much. I have it hanging here in my craft room, and I think it's going to stay there all season. So let's get into the video. Okay, the first thing that I got was some mini little hay bales. They are small like this. They are 2x5 by 2x5 by 3x5, so they're very small. They come wrapped in this little cellophane. Thank goodness, because I cannot stand hay. Glitter doesn't bother me, but this kind of stuff, because it's prickly, I guess. So I bought some of those because I'm gonna put those in my little truck bed. And then I picked up some pumpkins, some white and orange pumpkins. Now these are on a clip and they will just pop off like that. So we're just gonna pop those off and keep those clips for something else. I also picked up some leaves. I got some of these. These have like a little pumpkin. I've seen some that have like little gourds on them and stuff like that. They also have little leaves that are by themselves, that are individual little packages like that. And then I got some of the, I'm trying not to mess with the package too much because the cellophane is extremely loud on the videos, and I have gotten some comments about that and didn't realize it, you know, until you watch it back and you hear it. And so I just got some little mini pumpkins. I would have got the bigger ones, but my store didn't have them this morning. Now I pulled these out. I had got these last year, these little gourds right here. They're little, I think it may be closer to Thanksgiving, or maybe your store has these, but it has these little gourds in them, little green and pumpkins, and then it has just some little, like I said, green gourds. And then I have some acorns that I'm going to be using. And then, oh, I picked up these right here, these little scarecrows. They have the little, they're on the little stake. And then I had these in my stash. They did come from the Dollar Tree. And so maybe your store has them, but they're little chalkboard wooden stakes. And it has a little chalkboard. I'm trying not to wrinkle the cellophane paper. Anyway, but they're little chalkboards like this. I'm gonna write pumpkins for sale on it. And so then it has a little skewer on the bottom, so it'll stick right into the hay bale or something. I'm just looking down just to make sure that I looked at everything. And my store did have some of the trucks, and so I picked up 2 more just to make one extra, because you just never know when you're going to need it. Anyway, so let's get into how I decorated my little truck. Okay, I have some raffia that I pulled out of my stash, and then just kind of sticking that in the bed of the truck. And then I have some little hay bales. If you don't want to use hay bales, you can use some like stuffing, or you can maybe crush up some tissue paper or something, or a paper bag or a plastic bag to put at the bottom if you don't want to use 3 hay bales. Then next I'm just sticking in the fall floral. I'm just kind of positioning it there, not any particular, just kind of putting it in that order, and then just putting in the 3rd hay bale, just kind of setting it cockeye just a little bit. And then now I'm just putting in the little gourds and the pumpkins, and I'm just going to kind of play with this a little bit, just back and forth, just to see where I can get all the pumpkins to kind of stay. At this point, I'm realizing that I want a little more raffia sticking up out of the truck bed. So I pull some more out of my stash and just cut it, and then I will just knot it in the middle, sticking those 2 ends up so that it kind of, gives a wispy feel to it, because I love country, I love wispy, I love all of that good stuff. And then just kind of figuring out where I want to put the little pumpkins. These pumpkins have these little clips on the back of them, and so I decided to clip it to one of the little strands of the leaves. That works really good too. And then now I'm just gonna stick in my little scarecrow, and even though it's on a skewer, that skewer has a blunt end and it won't stick in my hay bale. So I'm going to cut it off, cut it at an angle so it gives a bit of a point, so that I can stick it in my hay bale a little more easier. And so then now just kind of fiddling with my pumpkins, just kind of figuring out how I can get them all to work. I'm going to paint a little sign here that says pumpkins for sale, just using my number 2 liner. I will have a link to my Amazon favorite store of the paintbrushes that I like to use. Now, it's taken me many years to learn how to paint with a paintbrush, and it is some God-given talent. I want to give all of the credit to him, because I would not be able to do any of this without him. So all the glory to him. And so I am just doing my little thing with the dots. I'm using the end of a stylus. I've had this in my stash for many, many years, and I use it when I need little bitty dots, just like that. And of course, a project would not be complete without some little doodles. So that's what I'm doing here. So I just love the way that this turned out, and thank you for everyone who asked, hey, what you gonna put in there? I didn't really think about it. And so I would respond and say, I'm gonna put some pumpkins and some gourds and some Excelsior. And so, you know, that's another option. You can put some Excelsior in it as well. But I just filled it with a little mini hay bales from the Dollar Tree. And this little project is ready for fall to come. It has been 100+ degrees here in Texas. This is September 1st when this video is going up. So I am so ready for fall, and I bet you are too. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I appreciate all of your support for my videos and for my channel and for your sweet comments. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great day, and God bless.